Wow. So you just recommend basically for people to ease into getting a colonic. Now, what about doing things like enemas, things like that? Do you do those?
I did before I moved to where I live now, only because I was moving in with another person and I didn't want that device around, but I just ordered one today. So yes, I'm a huge proponent of Kalima boards, enemas, whatever you want to do.
Okay.
The Kalima board didn't work for me. I'm not really a fan of the Kalima board, but I am a fan of just doing good old enema.
Okay. Now, can you tell me, I've never done one, and how do you do an enema? Can you kind of break that down a little bit for us?
You really want me to break that down? I love you. You're so cute. Okay. So, the way I like to do an enema, and when I put people on my cleanse and at my retreats, they'll do an enema. They'll each have an enema bag. Mm-hmm. They'll hang it above their head like on a towel rack.
Okay.
And they'll fill it with quality water, not bad water. Coffee are good too, but not for the average person. It wakes up too much matter too fast in the body, and they're not able to handle the liver detoxification. It can also give people a little bit of anxiety too if they're prone to anxiety. I do coffee enemas constantly, but I'm not prone to excess anxiety. So they'll hang it above their head, and they'll insert the insertion tube just like an inch into the rectum, and they'll let the water flow. Mm-hmm. And they'll feel the urge to release, and it'll just release around the tube. Done, clean it off, and you're done. Okay,
so some people talk about how it could last like an hour, or how quick are these enemas? How long do they last?
Just refill the bag 1 to 2 times, maybe 3 times, and you're good.
Okay. Oh, interesting. I'm going to have to get into that because I've always wanted to do it, but I've never really gotten into, like I said, recently I did my first colonic, and I'd been, eating this way since 2003. So I'm a kind of a slow mover in
Justin, I wish I would have been there. I wish I would have been and witnessed your colonic. I bet it was beautiful if you've been eating this way since 1993. Beautiful.
Yeah, it was pretty good. So do you grow any of your own wheatgrass or sprouting, things like that? Do you do all that?
Well, I'll tell you, in Ohio I did. I had a garden, and I had a wheatgrass